Now that it's spring, I wanted to share some color puncture, color therapy techniques that I like to use this time of year. You can call them kind of like spring cleaning stuff. This time of year, we're getting back into, at least in a lot of places, getting back into kind of rebirth and regeneration. We have extracellular regeneration at this point in time. You can see this reflected in nature all around us. And there's a lot going on energetically with our bodies as well. I always had a sense of the energetics of the seasons, but never really thought about it or tuned into that experience. And it's really interesting to pay attention to what's going on then. So springtime, I find that there's a lot of stuff kind of clearing out. That's why I call it spring cleaning. You may have when the pollen starts to come out, you may have reactions like allergies, and we kind of just assume these things are for in response to what's going on a macro level, but there's energetic origins of this stuff too. And so some things that I use to facilitate this kind of regeneration process and clearing process, I'll use a technique or treatment with the soul spirit colors that takes place on the ears, and this is for like lymph drainage. Right, if you go basically one finger width in from the center of the ear hole, the ear canal there, just out a finger width, and then up one finger width. That's where you would start, and you can use the piezoelectric pen there first. So you would start on the left side, up from the ear canal in crimson, and then you would go down, but on the opposite side, so one finger width in and down. And you'll notice this is kind of like, at least for me, at the top of my jaw. I can feel the very top of my jaw muscle. And so this would be in light green, and then up one finger width above the ear canal in turquoise, and then rose finishing at the top of the jaw on the other side, and one finger width out from the ear canal and down a little bit. And that's a good lymph drainage exercise, and I find that really helpful. There's something else that I'll use during this time of year. Really often I find it super helpful. I'll use yellow, and I'll start at the base of the neck here, and then basically two finger widths to the left. So like right on the inside where this, you'll find this, and then on the other side about two finger widths. And then going right under the collarbone, about 4 finger widths from the center. There's also lymph drainage points through here. There's a lot in the shoulder, collarbone, neck area. And then on the other side, just about 6 finger widths out right under the collarbone. And then sometimes I'll also go on the 12th rib, there's like a little protrusion, and I'll do that there, and then on the other side. And then sometimes I'll switch to green and just go about 2 finger widths above and below the navel. And you don't have to do all of those. You can do whatever one's called to you. I find even just doing these top ones are really helpful for some of that clearing and regeneration, and starting to kind of rewrite our programs and grow and discover new things. I find also this is a time for a lot of discovery and learning and kind of replacing and rewriting old programs. So let me know how that works for you, and I hope you enjoy.